Welcome to Adulthood Unfiltered. I'm your host, Summer, and this is my co-host, Aaron Ace. Clearly, he cannot introduce himself properly, so I will do it for him.
Wow. You make me look real small, but I appreciate it.
You just make me look small every time you're on camera.
No, but you're really small now. You're really small. How tall is?
I am 5'4".
5'5". 5'0".
You'll never know. I'll never tell you. I'm actually 4'11".
What did you say?
I'm proud.
4'11". You're a shit girl.
I'm not. I'm
Wow.
4'6".
4 foot. So no, well, we shouldn't be saying to her. We should be saying, and I just don't say it again. Little people. We should be saying little people. So I will bleep that out because the YouTube people and them like to get on.
People just call me a little person and that's rude. I'm not.
Yeah, you're
I'm
like
a
a little
grown woman.
Hi.
Okay. Well, you need to anyhow.
And I could get my step ladder and reach my own shelf, except in the groceries.
Yeah. So I was watching Kai Sinat had Kevin Hart over for a stream.
and they was trying to measure each other height.
That's one. And then he bought a gift for him.
I think I won.
It was a stool. So I say,
I went by Allied and price it out. I would appreciate one for
Sure,
real.
no problem. As a
Talking
friend.
about height. I wanted to apply to be a police. And my dad was like,
Nah, that don't make
nope,
sense.
you're too short,
don't
you'll
make
never
sense.
get through.
Because to begin with, if you come to me and I was like, license and insurance, don't move, I'll be like, oh, for real? This one, yeah?
First of all, we both know you're trying to flirt with me and be like, come now, officer. You're not blind now. Watch me in my uniform.
I ain't trying to get locked up. I ain't trying to be in prison for that. You understand what I'm saying? But for real, I think I have gotten away, a few times with some female officers.
God, not me. Them Phillies.
You know?
Female officers is the what's the only problem? I have a girlfriend who's a female officer. I will ask her because them real have the most disgusting attitude. I guess because he's a man, but with me, at time I get sick. Watch now. At time that's when my son was a baby, or my daughter was a baby. One of them, those babies.
Right.
And there was in the back seat with their in the what's called that thing, the baby's BS?
The
baby seat, whatever.
Child seat. Yeah, child seat is just
So-
put the adjective in front.
I'm driving, coming home to the traffic lights, the police, and them doing the little, whatever it is, do their stalking all people to give tickets, right? So I drove up, the traffic lights on red. So the baby drinking the bottle and held the bottle down, right? The traffic light is on red. I turn around, I saw it. I watched the officer. And I take off the seatbelt, quick, turn, pick it up, hand it to the baby, switch back. Come. She pulling me across. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe she just want to know why I took it off, whatever,
Yeah.
License and registration. One officer, you saw license and registration with the most stinkiest attitude ever.
Yeah.
So, and I'm trying to explain. You don't need to explain. You don't take off your seatbelt. I said, but you don't need to explain. Baby started crying out because she raising her voice. The baby started crying. I'm like, I had the baby. I literally tell it. They don't care. Take it, $1,000. Take off your seatbelt. I was like, you're ridiculous.
Yeah, but why would you take off your seatbelt if they're right in front there now? Like, why would you do that though?
I don't know, I was young and dumb, but my point is, I was in front of the light, I put the car in park.
I hope you're grown out of it though.
Yeah, first time, if them kids in the back seat.
Well, they don't need the baby seat again, right? Or the child seat.
No. Shit. But
Yeah, but
still, oh gosh.
That
I feel like at sometimes you have to learn compassion and
that's something.
understanding.
No, but you see, they are desensitized.
Understand the seatbelt law.
They are desensitized to people now because remember they do this on a daily basis, just like nurses and things that desensitized to somebody bawling. Oh God, my back hurting me. Just sit down now. Just sit down. We will come to you just now.
But that is what you sign up for.
Oh yeah, but apparently they just get desensitized. They don't care. They don't have no emotions. So the same way that police would just be like, here, well, just give me a license and registration and we just get this over with.
If they
You
said
understand?
that in a professional manner, okay, I am on phased by it, whatever,
Yeah,
cool. But you could clearly see they're upset about something, or they're trying to do something, they're trying to make it whatever the issue. They come in with this negative, disgusting attitude towards it. You know,
Yeah.
I don't mind getting a ticket from a police officer with a smile on the face. You know, I'm real sorry to do this, honestly, but I have no other choice. And I'm happy with it. I'm like, okay.
That's like me the other day. Because I recently got a ticket for being on my phone.
People still get tickets for that.
Yo, yeah. And it actually was from coming by you, know, from after we do our shoot. So I drive in there and bling. Let me check my phone there. Yeah? Okay, I'm driving now, going on the highway here. I'm watching my phone here, so now thing.
On the highway.
On the highway, dog. On the highway. I just pull up my phone here, sir. Because I see the pling, right? Same time. You
When it is up here.
Yeah, same time, you call that cod timing for all the Call of Duty people. Cod timing. A police pass me here. Pull over. I say, oh, come on. Really? Why? Why me? What's that? So I just say, you see me? I just pull out my license. I get my registration. I think, watch out. So the lady come. It was a lady, right? Nice lady, you know, wasn't that bad, right? And she come and she push it in the window, I just do so. Yeah, mama, no, I know. So she take it. She give me a little smirk, she laugh, thing. She take it, went back into the car, and come back and give me the ticket. So I was like, you know, stupid me, hear me now. You know, I could have explained myself. He said, well, you just give me a thing just so I thought you just taking it. I said, so wait, you're telling me that I could get out of this? You telling me I could get out of this? Why didn't tell me that before? I would have. So no, I'm not going to do that ever again. When them come, I'm going to proceed to take out my license and insurance. I'm not going to pre nothing.
My eyes get buff for trying to fight my case.
Let me try to fight that case first. Let me fight that case first.
I feel like they like the banter or something. Because
nah, I don't. Because I sure people are still going to ship in this.
I remember a time it had coming down the highway. This was probably past Cuba, right?
Yeah.
Had an accident on the road, so it's bumper to bumper traffic.
Right.
I pull on my phone. You know, scroll it. There's traffic. What else he could do?
Yeah.
A police officer pull up on his shoulder. And a man pointing, so it's like, what happened? Tell the phone down one time. Officer come. Ma'am, what you doing on your phone? I said, well, officer, we're in traffic. I'm stressed out. I pull up my phone to watch the time. I want to know why, you know, how long we in this traffic now. He said, you're not supposed to be on your phone. I say, well, I know the law. I don't know shit, huh?
Yeah, I know.
I know the law. And I'm not using the phone, I just hold it. He said, well, ma'am, you need to go back and check the law because you're not even supposed to hold your phone while the car in movement.
Yeah. Yeah. And I find that was a stupid move, though.
And I'm like, so I'm watching around now, bumper to bumper traffic. I am sure it have about 20 or plus people on the phone right now because we're not moving, eh?
Yeah.
After he gave it something and he was like, ma'am, just put on the phone. I really not in the mood to go and do paperwork this evening. Don't let me say you on the phone again. See,
Yeah,
thing on the
you
driver,
see-
boy, I sit down so the whole time.
You see, the trick to it, girl, is not to get them too much talk. And you know, I mean, a lot of people don't want to do it, but you have to beg in that situation.
I do.
That is the trick.
But
Hey, watch out, officer. Here,
I always beg it. I always get it.
my father now called me. Now tell me he was sick. If I could come and pick him up, that is why I have to answer that phone. I don't usually pick up my phone and
But
thing, you
how
know.
you know he's sick?
But he tell me that I want to answer the phone. That why I answer the phone, you know, officer. And here on my headless wasn't my where is call it in the car?
Bluetooth.
The Bluetooth wasn't working now, boy. So at the same time now, it come to the phone. They come to the car. No. But yeah, you had a beg. Because at that time, this was years ago. This was, you remember SOE?
Huh?
SOE.
Oh, yeah. Maybe years ago.
That was years ago.
Oh,
SOE.
Yeah, that's what I was
SOE.
saying.
So
6 o'clock curfew.
yeah, boy. So that time when I coming from work, right? And I coming over the hill. Let me just say this is the phone here, right? Scooter. Anyhow, whatever.
Like Bulbasaur.
But whatever, right? I didn't pay too much attention to Pokemon. But anyways, so I come over the hill. I had a phone here, so think. And it was literally my father. Right? That was literally my father. Yeah, pops thing, whatever. And I saw the police, I just do so.
Bulby!
I was like, damn that's man. You. I said, oh God. I swear I jumped my phone up on the
What training them is do to see that dread?
Yo,
You
what's
put
that?
smoke and black and you just see it.
I just do so. I was Peter I was going to worry my face like this.
I just had this is people head on thing when I drive. You need to tell me you see me holding up my phone,
Yeah,
dread.
boy. No. They went to school for that. But they didn't went to school for customer service though. You know what I mean? They don't have no customers. They don't know how to talk to people. It have some officers that could talk to people, good, right?
Yeah.
You know, come up there, sir, good day, sir. You know why I stopped you this evening? Such and such. Yes, we understand, and this is the picture, the take or whatever for speeding or whatever.
I just wonder if there's a
cool.
picture based on your parents. I gotta be real. You know, America like to do the brown paper bag
profile.
I don't know about Trinidad,
Profile, and you call
but
that?
I would say, based on this, when I look in normal, all you know how I look normally, right? Ticket. Time I gone to work, I was working Patrick at that point in time, right? And I had to run home quick to get something, so I just jumped in the car, forgot my bag in the office,
Right.
and I was thinking, because I was like, I had to come back in the office quick. So I'm looking nice now in my office suit, my hair done, but police stopped me. License and registration.
Yeah.
I don't have my license, so now I'm freaking out because it's like,
Yeah.
officer. So I was honest. I was like, officer, honestly, XYZ happened. I know this is my first day on the job.
Right.
I forgot something home. I just jumped in the car. I was running home. I'm working right there. I have proof.
Yeah.
But I can't prove it right now.
Yeah.
And he was so nice. He was so understanding. He's like, here, what? Run home quick, get your stuff, and go back. Immediately take your time. And I understand.
Yeah.
And I was shocked. And I remember, and I was like, if I didn't have my face done, I was looking how I was normally looking, would I have gotten a ticket? I would never know.
So how you was normally looking? You was.
I normally look homeless. I really know.
So yeah. So basically, it's at 6 when you're home, and then bump up to what, at 8 or something when you put on makeup and thing. That was it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about 6. That's a nice number.
At 6. No.
According to my
above
daughter,
average.
According to my daughter, I am a 10. Always.
Okay. All right. No, but yes, I do think police profile a lot. You know, because
don't we profile?
Well, I mean,
I'm sure if you're
it's innately. It's
walking on the street and you see a certain looking individual, you'll tuck your goalie and thing up.
Yeah, and I mean, it could be racially too. Like, well, that is racially kind of way.
Well, I mean, I want to say
Rastaman is the usual suspect.
I'm not even looking at Rastaman. I'm just talking about them little boys with pretty hair.
I could give you a
Indian
personal.
or Negro.
I could give you a personal.
You could see the looking real worthless.
I could give you a personal experience, right? So, I know you didn't tell me not to say this, but my daughter's mom, right? She's a red girl,
Okay.
right? And not of Negro descent, but mixed descent, right? And when my daughter was born, we went in the mall.
Alright.
And you see my complexion, right? I'm dark, but I'm not like dark, but a dark. Compared to her, she make me look like I'm from West Africa or some kind of thing. That's what I'm saying. So, we was in the mall, and I could just feel the eyes on us.
Mm-hmm. This black man taking
I could just
advantage.
feel it now, but I could be like, what advantage you talking about?
That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying.
No, but so we do as people profile, because I mean, it has sometimes I do look like, okay, I might see an Indian guy and a Negro and a Negro lady, or a Negro guy and an Indian lady. walk in and you know I will watch. So it's like a
I not watching nobody
a
unless they're
knee-jerk
ugly
reaction.
or pretty and I'm like, oh, okay, girl, you look good, like that. Or watching Bumsy or something.
Oh,
I
you
not
watching? So who ugly? Huh?
you.
Okay. Well,
We ask for.
well, my grandmother say I look good, so I don't care what you say. I don't really care what you say.
My grandmother
tell me
say I
I'm
no
a
behavior.
handsome
So what you gonna do? Rest in peace. My point is,
Yeah.
I didn't even study all the race thing and whatever. To me, that's secondary, right? But we do have a very prolific.
Take your time, that's all.
Prolific.
Take your time.
Prolific.
We go reach there.
Prolific.
Try again.
Prolific.
Let's forget about it.
Prophilic.
A few moments later.
Prophilic. Whatever. We
Right.
do have a country that we profile and have a lot of stereotypes in this country, and you know, especially when elections and they come around,
All right,
they go
of
on
course.
any of the newspaper on
Yeah.
Instagram and everything every week. Oh God, all they want to laugh. Go and read them comments. But back to the police. What do you think about this Christmas situation, boy? Christmas list.
Yeah, I mean it's close to Christmas, so it's like, yeah. So I watch a few of his videos, so I'm very aware of what he does. Right, so he's a prominent YouTuber, a small channel. I think he have like about over 300K views. I mean, not views, subs, right? And he has get good enough views. And he came to Trinidad, and his whole idea, his whole stint is that he goes into dangerous areas, right? Which most likely is gang areas. Interview the guys. And it's like bringing awareness to these people's side of the story,
So
basically.
you're bringing awareness to the gangs. In what aspect do you, as a person who looks at the video, take away from that? Like the gang's point of view of why they are gang?
I have, well, I am a citizen. I am a law-abiding citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. So I understand the environment they grew up in. I understand it has become a circular thing whereby you grow up, there's all you're seeing, so you just fall back into it. So that is what's happening with these guys, and they're not getting any help from the outside. So I understand that part of it.
All right.
But
You're
just hold on.
starting to sound diplomatic.
Right. But this is how I think. That's how I feel about it. You know, I mean, whatever. Come on.
Boom, boom, boom.
But at the same time, we have a choice. Everybody has a choice. At the same time, you still choose to pick up the gun. You still choose to rob people. You still choose to do this shit. You know what I mean?
Every
So
time I was with my ex,
yeah.
I used to get drink and get drunk. And every time he drink and get drunk, it's these, you know, we all have choices. Everybody have a choice in life.
Yeah. Yeah, okay then. Right. I don't understand the correlation, but okay.
No, you're just talking about choices. I think the big issue, I'm not a watcher.
One last thing with it is that I think the gangs and them putting up the self. They kind of show their level of intelligence too at the same time now.
Well, that's because they are low-level gangs. They're the street boys who do the errands and stuff.
So that is all we have in Trinidad. We don't. Which high level gangs we have?
I cannot say that to protect myself.
Okay. I get where you're coming at.
All I'm
Nice.
saying is, this man stand up next to him with an AK-47 in his hand. Let me be real.
Big pop.
It have no little small gang in this country bringing in no AK-47. Somebody
Facts.
supplying it for them.
I know you didn't watch any of the videos, but in one of the videos, the guy actually said that. He said, "You think we bringing in these guns?
Exactly.
Who do you feel we getting these guns from?"
No comment. And the fact of the matter is, I, as citizens, I think a lot of the country knows where they're getting it from. Not directly,
South
but
of the border.
we all know that they are just the lower end guys, right? Who just doing the cleanup jobs for whomever
They are
else.
the peons.
How do you feel about Chris being arrested
I find
for this video or whatever he did?
it's ridiculous. It's very ridiculous. The charges that was brought against him well, initially it was under the Anti-Gang Act. So I ended up doing some research on it too, because I...
So the anti-gang act, and you have to be proven to be part of the gang?
No, it's not necessarily. Based on how I was, when I was reading it, it's not necessarily. You could be adjacent, gang adjacent, meaning that you're just friends to the gang, and be pulled in really into that, right? But it's just basically as if you exploiting or basically, what's the word? I could read it for you, but
I just want
I
to
can't
say,
remember
right?
exactly. But
When Gary was commissioner, he held a meeting with 2 other gangs
right.
and spoke to them, I don't know, about a ceasefire or whatever the conversation was. We weren't privy to it. But isn't that like the same thing, just without video? So we should lock up Gary?
Yeah.
If we look at it
That's
from a
to show how
simplistic
stupid.
view of it.
That's to show how stupid.
If any journalist in the country decide, well, I want to go to this gang place and interview them, are the journalists going to be locked up?
Yo, this whole thing is just foolish, because if you listen to the video I had sent you that you didn't listen to,
Oh, you know I didn't listen to it.
because you don't, and this is all Oman too, they don't, you send them something, they take years to answer it, and then want to know why you don't care about them. But anyhow.
Got him. We fucking got him.
Right? So in the video, it's a video leaked with him talking to his attorney, right? And he was basically saying that the police and I'm saying here, what's going on, brother? We agree that this is strippiness, but we're just following orders.
So it's coming from
higher up.
high up.
It's coming from higher up, right? Because
That's the pow-pow-how.
because all the man doing is coming in the country, walking with a camera, and interviewing quote-unquote gangs.
So in the video, he did any gang? Did he do any gang?
No, he didn't
touch
do that.
any gun.
And he just repeatedly say, guys, I do not ask these people to bring out no guns.
Okay.
It was, in one of the videos he also described, he said, when the guy brought out the guns, he put on his camera and he said, you sure you want to put this gun into? He say, record now, boy. Go ahead now. You sure you don't want to porn
And
our
is
mask?
Trinidad the first place
you
he did
think-
this already?
No. So this guy has went Afghanistan. He has went in the Ukraine-Russia war. He has went in Haiti and sit down with barbecue, which, well, you tell me that he recently died.
Question.
Right?
Did he eat barbecue while he sat with barbecue?
That is very corny.
Do you know why barbecue got his name barbecue?
No, I don't know.
So it is, he's burn up people. He's burn up people.
I could have
He's burn up
guessed
people.
that.
He's burn
I
people.
could have guessed that,
Burn people
basically.
alive, burn up
Yeah, wow.
people in the homes, yeah, barbecue.
So you telling me this man, when those countries that the crime is basically we're criminal running the country,
Yeah, because Haiti
Right?
right now is the gangs running everything.
and was able to book a flight and get out, normal with no issues. Come in little old Trinidad and Tobago, where everything nice, we have carnival and thing palace on the side of the road. You can buy doubles, go on the beach, and get locked up for the
Double
same
people getting
thing.
kidnapped, eh?
Okay. Right, for the same thing. So, from what I'm hearing, it's kind of related to that because he did a video with the resistance gang, right? So he went up in the area and was doing a
gang.
right. That's an ex gang we have in Trinidad. We are the numbers gang. We are 6, 7, 8,
I know it's 6, 7.
9.
Is that all them numbers?
Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right. Then it have the resistance gang. Then it have Rastas. I think is 6.
So 6 and 7 went into Palo Seco school the other day. It had a big thing and 5
Yeah.
children got injured, right?
Right.
And then I was thinking, forgive me, but you know why 6 grade 7?
Why?
Because 7, 8, 9.
Oh, wow. Okay. I just lost how much seconds of my life there. Anyways. What? Yo, yeah. Little Miss Biggie. Yeah. So, you guys, as I was saying, the resistance gang, right? He went and do a video with them and was interviewing some guys. And while he was doing the interview, this was when the girl had already gotten kidnapped, right? But whilst he was doing the interview, police came up and all of them started to scatter, right? It was resolved, whatever. He was there still, right? He was there still. Nobody else studying, police are studying. He didn't want us, the other people.
Okay.
Afterwards, he ended up continuing the interview, right? He left, I think a few days after. The 4 guys that got killed was 4 of the guys, I think one of them or 2 of them was part of
that gang.
Part of that gang who he actually interviewed.
Yikes.
Right? So, it has something to do with that. I would just say that. It has something to do with that because they want information. So they want to lock him up. This is my conspiracy theory. Right? This is my conspiracy theory. That they want to lock him up.
To get
the footage on thing to see
they couldn't just
the other
ask
people.
him?
Well, I don't know. I don't know, but I mean, you wouldn't rat, right? You wouldn't rat. And I guess Chris is a guy.
Yeah, I guess.
Chris is a guy who wouldn't rat.
If we're doing this all over the world,
yeah,
you have a reputation.
Yeah,
so
you have a reputation too.
Reputation for that.
And they put he in harm's way too.
So wrong place, wrong time for him in this instance.
Yeah, they put he in harm's way because now, if he under arrest, right?
Gangs will be looking.
Gangs will be like, this man going and spit about all what he see. We need to get he out.
But I would say that any footage he have is his footage. So they can't lock him up and take his footage. They have to require a subpoena or whatever to get their hands on that. So let me hopefully see they'll do this
They
properly.
already have that? You feel that didn't happen?
I don't know. I just speaking what's going on in my head.
So,
I would say though, however, that I don't appreciate, while I do appreciate that they're doing the job somewhat, again, it just shows the hierarchy of how police operate in this country. I'm back to them again.
Yeah.
Because this whole thing, whether it have to do with gangs or not, this whole thing comes from somebody who has money, daughter, a big business, right? Source doubles. Not the first time we hear about sourcing something, but we're not getting to that. My point is, if this was an average citizen, look how long they take to deal with Andrea stuff. Look how long they take to deal with Alea stuff. How often or not a normal citizen would get this kind of firepower behind something, whereas other people get the whole half a force down on you. And I'm not saying police officers don't do the job for a lot of it, but me having to deal with officers for a lot of things other than just traffic violations, they don't do what they're supposed to do. They just cock up their tail, and then you go to make a simple report, and it's
a lot of them will
you
want
hear
to,
the phone conversation.
Yeah.
We had no car. Oh, why ain't come in and make a report? What we come early for?
That is like, okay, so you know where the Gasparilla police station is?
Yes.
You know where the Gasparilla gas station is?
Yes.
That gas station has been robbed twice in 1 month.
That gas station been robbed since I was a child when being robbed.
But you could understand, you could tell me, matter of fact, how? I think that's supposed to be the safest. The police station neighbor is the gas station. I'm talking about literally a stone throw across.
You know the bar across from the police station?
Yeah.
They had a shootout long time.
Yeah.
The police never reached. They could just walk on the gate.
They didn't have no vehicles. I swear.
Just walk across the road now.
I tell you, and to me, I can't understand that. You know, if your job is to protect and serve, and you can't even protect and serve your own neighbor, or you could protect and serve your country. Now, I can't broad brush that all police are, because you know what we talking about here, they fighting words for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They fighting words for them. Them going and get on. Oh, you can
But
say
the
that.
fact of the matter is, we gotta be realistic, right?
Right.
If you look at Lavantil, the first thing you go and get is a negative connotation of it, right?
Yeah, it's
you say
stigma. It's a
Lavantil, you say
stigma,
Mova, Laramine.
Yeah.
These kind of places that you would say hotspots,
Broadway,
right?
yeah.
Now, a lot of people there aren't criminals. But they live in there and they're going to get a name. So it's the same thing with the police. A lot of is freaking criminals. A lot of don't do all their job. A lot of are nonsense.
True.
So even if most of them good, the rotten apples overtaking more.
Yeah.
You ever pop rotten potato next to other potatoes and see what happens?
I think it's tomatoes, but...
No, potato. I'm telling you about a potato. Why you changing my thing? Take a rotten potato.
I'm more sweet with tomatoes, though. But
Why you have tomatoes rottening?
Why we bringing it personal to me having tomatoes?
But how
I'm
you
just saying.
see that? You had to be. I tell you from
Well,
my
because
experience.
I bought some. Okay, it's personal, all right.
How
I
you
bought
buy
some
rotten tomatoes?
tomato. Just hold on. It's not easy yourself now. God, load on that volume there.
I'm putting butter in my... Because you had to pick out. You don't pick out you put tomatoes.
No. So, this is what I'm telling you. I went into Massey store.
Oh, you bougie.
What bush you talking about? Oh, yeah. Massey, grocery, that. Next up,
Don't go in the market and pick your tomatoes.
I go on in the grocery store, Massey, and I buy a bag of tomatoes, right?
There's a bags, eh?
Yeah, it's our bags. It has the loose ones and it also has the bags.
What's
right?
the price of that?
What's the price of that? Well, I forget the price.
Not cheap.
Nah, but
Continue.
not cheap. No, not cheap. But anyways, so
You're not supposed to leave it in the
I
bag.
open it. Why not? Why can't I leave it in the bag?
You'll sweat.
No, but I just take out one. I use one.
You tie back the bag.
I didn't tie back the bag. I just left it loose and I put it in the fridge.
Now both some holes on it.
But it open. Right?
Yes, but this
In about 2 to
this
3 days,
push
that
up.
shit, but in the fridge though.
This is why I tell it. Okay, so tomatoes, if you're buying ripe tomato, they say tomatoes are fruit. I can't tell the difference.
Well,
They say
all things that
pumpkin
have
is a fruit.
seeds, anything
Oh,
that has
pumpkin
seeds,
is a fruit.
anything that has
A
seeds.
fruit should be something you could eat raw.
You can eat pumpkins raw. You can eat tomatoes raw.
Who eating a raw pumpkin?
But you
dare
could though. I
dare
have
you.
eaten a pumpkin raw. Not the whole pumpkin, but a piece, yeah.
Why eating a raw pumpkin?
I know I was young and I was like,
Hard
how does
times,
this taste? Yum, yum. And I said,
You ever eat
it
a
didn't
raw
taste bad.
bhaji? Like a leaf?
Nah.
No.
Fudge no.
I
Fudge
know,
no.
I don't know why you strayed, but
Bhaji.
Olia, don't be stupid like me. I have something wrong with me. At time I'm
Yeah.
cooking bhaji,
Don't worry,
yo,
all you're good.
and it's for one thing fall out the pot now onto the stove. And I don't know, sometimes you're cooking, you taste your food while you're cooking.
Yeah.
Some stupid part of my brain said, taste it. The thing ain't cooking. So I pick it up and put it.
Yeah.
My mouth scratched me for 24 hours probably. It scratched me. That was the worst feeling ever. Itching. I thought I was dying. Don't do that. But back to my point. Tomatoes. You go and you choose your tomatoes. If you're buying Massey and stuff, you buy a little 6-pack, a little small pack. Just to go. Don't buy no big sets.
All right.
Because you have to choose and you try to buy half ripe.
Yeah.
Right? Because you want it to cook, you don't want it to splash it. If you go there and make like a sauce with it, then you buy the ripe ones, so it will mash up immediately. But if you're cooking, you have to take
Okay.
half ripe
Okay.
ones.
I never-
Go in the market and choose your tomatoes.
Never thought about that.
Now, back to my point. You just buy a bag of tomatoes and all was overripe and it ripe. That had nothing to do with one tomato. I'm talking about one bad thing ruining the rest. So you have a potato, and you put the potato there.
I don't know.
And the potato
I'm
sweating.
going to talk about police.
And sort of puss out and all kind of thing. And it sort of hit the other potatoes. And the other potatoes feeling that and sort of puss out too. And that's how it
But we understand that point already. Okay.
so
cool.
that's what's happening in
You don't
police.
need to-
That's what's happening in government.
You don't need to go-
That's what's happening in schools. Everywhere.
Right, we go back on
Potato
track.
pressure.
Potato pressure, you call it.
Potato pressure.
Yeah. And
Or you can
that's
use
the thing.
apples,
So,
but yeah, potato.
buy any fruit then. Any fruit, right? So, I mean, that's the country we living in right now. And I just always ask myself, I say, at what point we will be like, all right,
Stand up against the shit.
it's kind of enough. No, I'm talking about on their ends of things.
It's not going to.
I don't.
Trinidad, at this point in time, I did a deep dive into Dolce at time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the things I found out, I realized Trinidad and Tobago strives on corruption.
Yeah. We are economy built.
We are
on
very, very tiny
corruption.
island
If
that competing with major
if corruption was
continents in terms of crime and corruption, and we are 1.4
if
million.
corruption was to finish today or tomorrow, our economy would plummet.
Are you mad?
I'm telling you.
You see how terrible our economy right now is?
Yeah.
Because of corruption.
Yeah,
we could have been one of the
listen,
richest countries
but
in the
listen to me.
Caribbean.
Listen to me. At the end of the day, you're looking at it as percentages, right?
No.
Our economy is not doing as good as it used to be, but it's not bad. You see the kind of cars, houses, things that people buy now. You telling me Trinidadians don't have no money?
I'm not saying Trinidadians have no
Correct.
money.
So therefore,
I'm saying our economy is shit.
the economy is doing bad in terms of percentage, but we are still a rich country. What I'm saying is that if corruption was to disappear, we will plummet and become a Cuba.
I feel like we more like India. You ever see the caste system in India? It have the rich
Yeah.
and it have the poor. It has no in between. And that is what Trinidad is right now.
Nah, we're not close
the
to
rich,
India, you know, I tell you.
and
So
we
India
have
have one of the biggest armies.
First of all, India is very big. I'm not talking about size. We're just talking about the correlation.
No, in terms of like power, fire.
If you pass certain parts of India, you'll never think, wait, this place have poor people, because it's so vast with nice cars, nice houses, nice everything. And then you will go to the poor part and you're like, this had to be a totally different country. And if you go in certain parts of Trinidad right now, it's deplorable.
Yeah.
And why? This is the question you have to ask yourself. Why are these young boys being supplied with guns and drugs? What is the purpose?
Money. That is all it is. Money.
Right. So I watched this show the other day on Netflix. Wrong Side of the Tracks. Right? It's a double Spanish kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And basically, what it was this guy who is a big let's call them people who sell, retail developer kind of guy, right? He was the guy behind it all, because it was like a whole bunch of seasons, but they came to find out he was the guy behind it all who was going into different areas around Spain and looking for, the gangs, the ghettos, and supplying them with drugs and guns and things, right? He wasn't doing it directly, he had other people doing it for him, so they could have never find him out.
Right.
Why he was doing that? Different gangs come, shoot, kill each other, get people hooked on drugs, whatever. The let's call this the value. The value of those places go down, and he swoops in, buy up everything, boom, build up these big places and stuff. Right?
Yeah.
How you do it first? By crippling the economy of it. So why are there a lot of certain places in our country being crippled? Why are those places specifically being targeted to have gangs, drugs, and all those things?
Money hungry people, and they're using the fact that these kids and them now like fast money and money now. And they like this flashy lifestyle. They like the lifestyle of guns and these kind of things. They like
I don't think they like guns. I think they like they want or they aspire to look like they have money. Fancy clothes, cars.
Trust me, they like the guns too.
Well, some of them probably. China just the other day recently passed a law where influencers and stuff, rich influencers, could no longer post their riches or their valuables on social media anymore. So all those rich Chinese people who rich like billionaires and millionaires, they can't post that anymore because they're giving a false ideation to people who are looking up to them.
It's not false, but why you think it's just that for the average person who may not, or 9 out of 10 times will not reach that level. Yes, it kind of giving you a false.
It falls because
it kind of giving you a false.
What they're saying is that's how
belief of what life is. It's like them girls and them who like delusional now because they think that they could get anything now. I mean.
Anyways, so when I mean false, it's like, okay, so you now trying to live up to that, so you'll try to prove that. Even with the nowadays the Instagram models and the influencers and stuff, a lot of them try to prove that they are rich or try to prove that they are, beyond their means, going and driving in people's car, taking pictures in front of people's car or houses and stuff. And they're poor, they're going home and sleeping on a little
mattress
under some bricks, over some bricks.
Yeah.
Those ideas. So they want people, at least they over there, because they know there's control everything. But they have the right idea in terms of that. And next thing that going around doesn't really matter to what anything we're saying, but I just have to say it. Somebody was saying we should talk about it. This is a great topic. Tell me what I think. Should you ban porn? Think about it. Tell me what you guys think. And think we have to research it, but you can come with your own thing. I personally have my little Twitter fun sometimes. I don't know about you.
Wow. You're going personal with it. But anyways.
No, I'm just saying, like, from our own experiences, what do you think? Is it something that should be banned on a general level?
Well, I wouldn't give my point of view, no. We could
no,
do it
that's our next topic. Right? So, I just want to hear what everybody think. If you guys like it, let us know, and we will definitely do it moving forward.
I mean, going back on the topic with the whole Christmas, and that's how we strayed into all this thing.
It wasn't straying, potato.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think there is a higher calling. Well, there was a higher call for this to happen, right? And I think it's a very bad look on the country right now, because a lot of because he is a influencer, and it not attracting. So now other influencers
influencer or content creator?
A content creator, I should say, right? Correct.
I think we mix up the two.
So he's a content creator, and it is deterring other content creators from coming into the country, whether it's for good reasons.
And we've had a lot recently. We had the German dude, we had the Zoe girl, we had the next boy at Carnival time.
Yeah. So it's kind of deterring all that, and at the end of the day, these people are bringing eyes to the country, whether or not, right? Whether or not it's good or bad. And with eyes to the country means that they're bringing money and influence, and it could better the economy.
Yeah, because all they think is tourism, but it's not just tourism they're bringing.
Yeah.
All they think is the big picture. It's like the German dude, when he walked, they did the walk, and he was like, the purpose of it is to show that, Trinidad is not all a bad place. They go on to rob him, okay, cool. And my issue wasn't that, they robbed him, okay, but then the people actually saying he looked for that, what you coming to prove that for, like, all they just laying on and accepting that, but
so it has a racial entity to it too now, boy, because there's white people now, and that were like
xenophobic.
Yeah, so like one of my partner, Christmas, was interviewing actually someone I know, right? Revelation, right? He had
Revelation what? A gang member.
He's not a gang member. He's South. No, he's South. No, he's not a gang member. He's a reggae artist, local to Trinidad.
Okay,
to South, actually. Reggae artist. A very good one to add that. Big up, Bev. You understand? He had commented on the Christmas thing, and it was a negative comment, basically. Well, based on what Christmas was saying, because, we shouldn't. So he used the race card, basically. Right? But the thing is, the point he was trying to bring across is that, fellas, he was more talking to the young fellas and whatever. He was like, fellas, what is all they doing? All they playing up all themselves to dance for this quote-unquote white man number. You understand what I'm saying? Why it is all they showing all these guns and things? The police and them going and track all of them now, right?
Yeah.
And then now we're gonna have more killing because it's blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? So that is basically what he was trying to say. And I kind of agree with that point at a point.
It's not, sometimes it's not what you say is how you say it. So I understand where he's coming from.
Yeah.
It's not, thinging to the pandering to the white guys you want to say. But that the fact that you're using his platform it's not just like any local person where it might just be here. It's something bigger than that.
Yeah.
The fact that it's a white man, it's a fact. He white. So.
Yeah.
But I get where you're coming from. I just think white, black, red, Indian, yellow, whatever, different color, blue. My point is, he have a point where you don't come now, I on screen, I on TV, play all the big guns.
Yeah.
Play all the best of the best.
Very...
Yeah, doggy. But pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, idiot. Yeah, idiot.
Hey, come on, dog. I could be that guy.
Let me hear gunshots again.
Pew, pew, pew. No? Okay. Wasn't made for gang life anyways.
Yeah, so we have been having a big influence of content creators coming in and
I think it's good. I think it's good,
of... like this girl Zoe too and all. I don't know what I have an issue with she, but I find
I still have an issue with that?
Okay.
I never met the woman.
Well, I tell she's an attractive woman. I just,
Like anything out of vagina.
What was that?
So what I was saying is that it's a great time
What?
to have content
Why is she
creators
attractive?
in our country.
I know she's not.
It's
now.
a great time for our content creators as well to put themselves out there, not just in Trinidad, but for them to take opportunity and go out and do whatever they doing. I am not a big TikTok follower, so I'm not sure about all the different
Yeah, I spend too much time on TikTok.
content creators
Jesus
that we have
Christ.
out there. But I like that aspect that people coming in and exploring not just the good part of Trinidad, because we have to be real. People come in here and they're like, oh, I see this on a video, I want to come and see it. And then they go and something happen. And we get in, I've been on Reddit, I've been on Korea and stuff where people have chats where Trinidad is a very messed up place and it hasn't been established as to why. And I feel like that's what the guy was trying to get to. Not, okay, yeah, because somebody from Barbados, Salvation, said that they would see the news all the time from, our media outlets.
Right.
And they would see all these things that are happening. But I just thought, why this happening,
Yeah.
Because Trinidad was so good just now. We had carnival, they didn't see anything bad, and boom, now this influx of crime. Why? So this guy come and he's telling you, okay, these are the reasons why. I'm not encouraging it. I'm not saying, yeah, bro, go and shoot up the place.
Yeah.
But I want to know, where's the scene? Why are they doing
So-
this? And if all they have the po-po, I like to call them the po-po. If all they have police here, why the police not doing their job to clamp down on these so-called gangs? Now, I have to say, gang life is not something new. And I don't know if
Yes,
it will ever
so-
stop, but I have learned, yes, from watching movies, but also from research,
Okay.
that I've learned
Right.
that without, you're not going to have good without the bad, to be very honest. It's a balance.
I was a yin and a yang.
Right. So, it I don't know if they need it. That sounds bad.
Yeah, need is a
but
strong word.
It's not need, but it will always have in every country the fact of a gang and police kind of bickering.
Yeah, but
But these gangs don't have a code anymore. They used to live by a
Right.
code of conduct, a little something morality. They
Yeah.
don't have that. Now it's just everybody dead.
Yeah, see, the thing is, and as you would see in the videos and thing, he was just bringing a light to what's happening in the country.
Yeah.
Because I sure it have many people, you yourself, I myself, never know people was living like that. You understand? People was living like that up the road there. Whereby just like you living here and then the next street, the next block down the road there, you care go there, there's problems. So, I mean, he was just shining a light on the bad side of Trinidad. And that is what,
Where he was before he come here.
I think it was Haiti. I think he come from Haiti or
So
either
what's
Jamaica.
it,
He went Jamaica too, eh?
Okay. Because what I'm saying is, right?
Mm-hmm.
If what you're saying is he interviewed Barbecue and them, thinking of the timeline and then the takeover and now whatever happened, you sure maybe Trinidad? I just saying here, my devil's advocate. When he went to Haiti, after he finished interviewing them, boom, the gangs come and take over. President could step down, whatever. So maybe they say, well, he come to do that. He inciting the gangs to do that in Trinidad, and that's why they arrest him. That is my conspiracy theory.
Okay.
I just say it. Maybe that is why they were like, oh no, we see what you did there. You're doing that
Yeah,
here.
yeah, but at the same time, too, like what my partner Rev said, all they playing up all themselves. So, the police will come in afterwards. Clown, fool, idiot. But he was just bringing, like I like one of the videos too, and all that, because I just quoted from some of the videos too as well. With this guy named KG, he was like, you have a nice big house, right? And everything from the outside looking good, but your kitchen stink. So he just shine a light on this stink kitchen.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the good thing about it is that when he leaves now,
You can clean your kitchen.
he's gonna clean your kitchen. So that is his whole idea behind this whole thing now.
Yeah.
Clean your kitchen. I just bring a light, the kitchen being nasty. Now it's time for you to clean it.
Well, I want
But
to
it
say
didn't like that.
I want to say one thing before we wrap this up, and maybe it's something we could both think about, so all of us could think about moving forward. Honestly, after the 1990,
Cool.
yeah, what year that was?
1990, correct?
1990?
Yeah.
Sorry, Olga. Anyways, after the
You
coup,
wasn't born as yet.
no, I wasn't.
I
But
was
what
3
say
years
is,
old.
Old man boy. After the coup, right? I think that is the insurrection of when true. I mean, we had obviously a lot of criminal shit
I
going on back then.
I don't want a coup again, Miss
No,
Lady.
no, hear me. I'm just saying there were no
Okay.
there were no repercussions for having a coup. The man who held a coup in our
Do
country.
you know people died that day?
I am talking about the people who held.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Abu Bakr
Right.
never get locked up for
He
hosting
did actually, but he came out.
a camp. You hold a coup,
Yeah.
right? People dead, try to
Yeah.
overthrow the government, and you tell me in a couple of years you walking free normal doing what the hell you want? Come on. Like, come on.
That just show you what type of country we live in.
Exactly
right
my
now,
point.
you know?
And I feel like that was the pinnacle of, that was the pinnacle of extreme gang warfare in Trinidad, because it was like, them ain't really gonna do that much. A few years, we out, okay.
But-
Boom. That is my opinion. All I think
But-
about it, and let me know.
yeah.
And please let us know if you'd like me to talk about banning porn.
The last thing I would say on that note is that I think, and this is going to be, I don't know how you all think about it, but I think we should bring back capital law,
This capital.
capital punishment,
Oh,
which is hanging.
okay.
I think we need hanging. A lot of people let's debate that and say, oh, that's
Capital and corporal.
inhumane and
Beat
whatnot
them
and,
bitches.
and whatever. I think the hanging needs to come back. But that's just my take on it. That is my last take on this whole conversation. The Babylon going to be the Babylon. Christmas, free Christmas list. And whoever make that call, wow. So as you can see, people that was fighting me, right? But my
Let's
last,
see that, right?
my last thing is that well, the popo going to be the popo, right? The people who are the helm of it going to say whatever and they're going to do whatever. But I hope that they change and realize that they're going to bring a very bad light onto Trinidad and Tobago. Anyways, people, that's our episode today. Right? I hope you all enjoy. Like, share the thing now, man. Comment on the thing. You know?
Hope
And-
you guys had a good episode today. That thing that's freaked me out real bad. I know it's raining. Oh my god.
All right, guys. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.